This week on Moms Like Us, Jessie James Decker, Sadie Robertson, and Christina Haack all had something to say to the internet trolls.
I think it's so out of line for the person to DM her, number one, and say, we're going to unfollow you. If you want to unfollow someone, just unfollow them and walk away.
Plus, did Kylie Jenner hint at baby number two's gender?
I mean, are we really going to go off of a blue heart emoji?
I am. It's definitely a boy. Then Colin Hanks shared one thing he wishes he knew before becoming a dad.
You know, it's not until you're sort of in it that you go, oh, well, everyone really undersold what this feels like.
We've got all that plus so much more on today's Moms Like Us. Hi guys, Mandy DeCamp here. Welcome to Moms Like Us. I'm here with Stroller in the City's Brianne Mans. Hi, Brianne.
Hey, Mandy. How's it going?
Good. How's the weather there today? I heard it's hot.
It is hot, it's sunny, and we are loving every minute of it. Better than the false hurricane that we almost had this weekend.
Fake news.
It was like such fake news.
Yeah.
And I can't even, like, the stress that it caused, like the entire weekend was insane. But I'm glad that, we didn't get hit and everything was fine.
I agree. My whole family's on a group text. Everyone was like stocking up on wine. I'm like, I don't think it's going to be that bad. Wasn't bad at all.
Nothing was not bad.
All right. Well, we're starting today with our clapbacks. Normally we have one clapback of the week. This week we have several. So I thought we should get right into them because they were some crazy ones.
Yes.
So first up is Sadie Robertson. I don't know if you're a Duck Dynasty fan, but she used to be on the show and she reacted to an Instagram troll who was going to unfollow her over a picture of her postpartum body that she posted. So she said, I rarely read my DMs, but recently I did. The first DM I opened was from a mom who felt I should know that her and her daughters were unfollowing me, which is totally fine to unfollow, but it was why that got me. She went on to say that it is because of how much I brag and flaunt my body and how hard it was for her to see my body after giving it birth and bouncing back. So she went on to write that she hadn't bounced back, noting that there were several things that still had yet to heal. She said, I could tell her about the bumps that I still have covering half of my body since birth because of a new allergy triggered by a stressful labor. I could have told her things my doctor had told me and the counselor I saw helped me through. I could have told her how a lot of things I don't tell people, but I didn't. I didn't tell her that I don't post stuff like that because the truth is, in my year, my days, and certainly my life are not defined by my body, and especially not the negative things my body is faced with because, to be honest, it's done some awesome things this year I'd rather document. So I post the good mostly. Does that mean I'm bragging? That's certainly not my intent. What do you think about this? Do you think it's good to post the postpartum body? Do you think she should be posting the negative stuff too? What are your overall thoughts about this one?
I think it's so out of line for the person to DM her, number one, and say, we're going to unfollow you. If you want to unfollow someone, just unfollow them and walk away.
Yep.
Clearly that person probably had something going on with themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I think, Instagram is you post the good. I don't post the bad. You don't hear me on my Instagram stories screaming at my kids, when they're not listening.
Yeah.
So you post the good sometimes because you want to remember the good.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's fine to get real a lot, and I try to get real in like an Instagram post every now and then, but it is nice to when you do go look back at your feed, you want to see like the happy moments because that's the stuff that you want to remember. You don't want to remember the bad things.
That's a good point. I like that. I agree with you. And I also think that for me as a postpartum mom, I actually am inspired too. Sometimes when I see someone who has bounced back, and I'm not saying that's the norm for everyone. It certainly isn't the norm for me. I deal with, all of that. But I actually do find it kind of inspiring to be like, wow, she looks amazing. Maybe I'll be a little healthier today or something. So I don't think
I never got from her post that she was bragging. I really didn't at all.
Me neither. All right, what's the next clapback? We had a lot this week. I love these clapbacks.
Okay, so Christina Haack also spoke up this week after Instagram trolls slammed her for not posting her son Hudson as often as her ex Ann Anstead. She wrote, just because I don't post my every move, I'm of course shamed for it. We have 50-50 custody. Hudson is a busy boy and I like to stay off my phone mostly with her kids. This was a busy trip and a toddler couldn't have enjoyed it without naps, etc. But thank you for your concern. He's happy and well taken care of. I completely agree with her. Like when I'm in the moment, like with my kids, especially this summer, I kind of like put my phone away because I work all the time. I'm on social media all the time. Like that's my job. So I feel like, yeah, it's okay that she doesn't post as often as the ex.
Yeah,
you know?
I agree. Also, Aunt Anstead is out partying with Renee Zellweger. So if we're going to criticize anyone, I mean,
right.
I think this is ridiculous. Another ridiculous one. I mean, again, sometimes I'm like, I'm mad at these celebrities for even giving time to this person and this troll and writing back. But I also don't blame them because I probably would do the same, or I would just turn off comments. But that's no fun because you want to hear the good comments too.
Yeah, exactly. Clearly it got to these two celebrities this week. So they felt the need to like speak out. So, and I'm sure they get tons and thousands, but these two particularly stung a little bit more.
Yeah. All right. Next, we have Jessie James Decker. So she took to social media to show off her bikini body after previously calling out trolls who had attacked her appearance on that Reddit thread that we've talked about. She captioned an Instagram photo of her and her husband, Eric Decker, enjoying some quality beach time. She said, Eric wanted to celebrate my new song coming out. So he said, let's go down to the Gulf and enjoy some sunshine, family, food, and beach time. One fan commented that that the pair looked ripped, to which she responded that she'd been putting in extra time at the gym and she joined the YMCA too. Feels good, she said. She also had shared a lengthy response about the hurtful experience where she discovered that people were body shaming her. She had said it was photos and videos right after our Italy-Greece trip where I just wanted to live life and eat and drink wine and enjoy myself. And yeah, I gained happy pounds. But it was like, damn, really gonna point that out. So the former reality star admitted that she busted her butt in the gym anyway as she prepared for a new music video after returning from the trip. She said, but the moral of the story for me is not to let what people say get to me anymore, as long as you feel good and happy in your skin, and that's all that matters. But I will say it motivated me during my music video shoot, and maybe the message of the song had a different meaning for me. Also, I love her new song. You have to download it.
Oh, I didn't hear it yet.
It's really good. I'm learning all the country music early down here, so it's really good.
You got to get on that country music, Mandy.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, so my thoughts on this are, she already looked amazing. So like, yes, she looks good. And I guess I'm happy that it motivated her, but I don't want to give any, I don't think that she should have said that these horrible people motivated her. You know what I mean? Because she already looks so good.
Right. Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. Like there was no need to like call them out. There was no need to even say any of it. You know what I mean? Yes, you've been working hard. You have an album coming out. Great. That's amazing. You went on vacation, like stop, it's fine. Like, I think that's crazy. She didn't have to say that.
No, I agree.
Yes. And then today we also have in today's mom and dad news, Kylie Jenner has her fans in a tizzy over guessing the sex of baby number 2. Her recent Instagram caption led fans to believe that she may be expecting a boy. She posted a slideshow with new photos of her 3-year-old daughter, Stormy, calling the toddler her favorite girl. The former E! personality went on to add a blue heart emoji. Oh, so she's having a boy. Got it. One social media user wrote, and another replied, my thoughts exactly. Came to see if anyone else thought the same thing. A source also told us this week that Kylie and Travis have been trying to give their daughter Stormy a sibling for almost a year. They said she and Travis have been trying for many months to get pregnant again. Kylie really wanted her siblings to be close in age because she feels so close to her siblings, of course, and wants that for Stormy. I mean, are we really going to go off of a blue heart emoji?
I am. It's definitely a boy.
Really?
Although I think in the photo, Stormy's wearing blue, maybe blue sneakers. I don't know. I totally think it's a boy. I think that was her way of saying it. She's so like obvious, but not obvious. I don't know. Totally. I'm going with it.
Yes, I'm so excited for them. I think she's a great mom. I think they make great parents. So I'm excited to see what comes.
I'm excited.
Maybe it is a boy. Maybe it's a girl. Who knows?
And I wonder, I love the idea of having siblings close in age, although me and my sister were 4 years apart and we're best friends. And my other sister's 9 years older and we're best friends. So how close are your kids in age?
So mine are almost 3 years, the first and the second, and then 21 months, the second and the third.
Oh, wow.
But the second and the third are so close because of the whole IVF situation. Mm-hmm. And I had secondary infertility with number 2 and didn't know if I was going to with number 3. And turns out I didn't with number 3. Yeah. So crazy.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. Yeah.
I don't think it really matters. I do like a lot of when I had my son, a lot of the moms in my like mom's group, like they had to have their kids 2 years apart in age. And I don't know. I don't know. I think when they're younger, yeah, probably it's harder. But then when they're older, it's like a little bit easier. Like I do feel like it's a big difference when you have 3 grades in between them. Like if my son's going into 8th grade now, my daughter's going into 5th grade, and they'll never be in middle school together.
Oh yeah. That's like me and my sister. We went to the same high school, but never crossed paths.
Yeah. Isn't that so crazy to me?
Yeah.
Like it's because they are close in age. They're 3 years apart. That's not a big difference.
Right. Yeah.
But they'll never be in middle school together. They will in high school when he's a senior and she's a freshman. So that makes a difference.
Yeah.
So bizarre.
But when they're in their 20s and 30s, they'll be best friends.
Does not make a difference. No.
Not at all. Totally. Okay. So today's Mom's Getting Real moment goes to Leah Michelle. She shared an Instagram story saying, "Tell me you had a baby without telling me you had a baby. These postpartum baby hairs are no joke." Okay, so I thought everyone was making these up. I was like, what are these baby's hairs? It took like 8 months and they're here now.
Yes.
You can't really see it. Also, that's gray hair. Ugh.
Yes, but your hair starts. I know it's insane what happens.
No, I was like, what are these? People were telling the truth. I hate them.
Yes.
I need a haircut so bad. I'm going to tell them to like shave them.
No, let them grow in. They have to grow in.
Okay, fine. She also wrote that, my baby is now 1. Do I have to stop saying I just had a baby? So she did a poll on her Instagram. When I was looking at it, 48% of her followers said, yes, you have to stop saying that. 52% said, no, you can still say you just had a baby. What's your vote?
No, I still call my 8-year-old a baby. No, I don't think you have to stop saying it. Just had a baby.
Maybe once they're in school or in daycare.
Or maybe when she's pregnant again. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, true. Okay. But yeah, my vote's no too. So next up, we chatted with Colin Hanks, Tom Hanks' son, who shared the one thing he wishes he knew before becoming a dad. So take a listen to this.
You will be the most exhausted you've ever been in your life, and you'll still find a way to get through it. I think that really is the biggest thing. You sort of spend all of this time and energy stressing out and wondering what it's going to be like, and there's no real way to sort of prep you for it. Mm-hmm. It's not until you're sort of in it that you go, oh, well, everyone really undersold what this feels like. But I think overall, you just find a way to get through it. Everything, life will throw all sorts of curves at you, and your kids are no different. And you just find a way to sort of get through it. And, on the plus side, the hardest day at work will be the easiest day you will ever have in comparison to some of your parenting. And I think that's one thing I would tell people.
So yeah, he talked about one, that you're always going to be exhausted, which we hear from a lot of parents. Yeah. But he also said that what I really loved is he said your hardest day at work will be easy compared to your hardest day as a parent. And I think that's so true. Being a parent is a lot harder, and it puts things in perspective in the best way possible. But like work becomes second, and your whole life are these kids and these babies. So I love that. And he seems like a really good dad. He has 2 girls. So sweet. Thanks so much to our guests today. And of course to Brianne, be sure to tune back every Thursday at 3 p.m. on our YouTube channel and subscribe and like for more moms like us.
Yes. We'll see you next week.
Bye. Thank you.